Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today, we are looking at our travel English show. I love talking about travel. And we are going to learn some great English because we're talking about checking out of a hotel. Something very important that you need to understand how to do in English if you're going to travel around the world.
Something very useful.
Yes.
所以呢，今天来到我们的观光英语的单元，要来看到的这个对话，中文的标题是从饭店退房哦，它完全就是翻译英文的标题。所以呢 ，check out 是退房的意思哦 ，of a hotel， 所以从一个饭店要来退房。所以呢，我们来学今天的这个，到时候对于你们如果出国去哦，那住饭店要 check out 的时候呢，就会很有用咯。赶快来看看。
Checking out of a hotel.
Alice walks up to the front desk of her hotel.
Good morning. How may I help you?
I'd like to check out.
Okay, no problem. May I have your name and room number, please?
Sure. My name is Alice Smith, room number 1128.
All right, Miss Smith, please wait a moment while one of our staff checks the room. We need to make sure there's no damage. Otherwise, we'll need to charge a fee.
Oh, I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
3 minutes later.
I'm afraid our staff member found that you left the room in a bad state, so we'll need to charge your card.
What? How is that possible? I didn't break anything. I left everything exactly how it was. Call again to make sure.
I see. I'm so sorry. This was my fault. I must have told the staff the wrong room number.
You almost charged me money for something I didn't do. This is quite unprofessional.
I'm very sorry. I would like to offer you a discount on your next stay here if you should decide to stay again.
Since you are so sincere, I can accept it and forgive you. Please be more careful next time.
Okay, so today we have Alice, who is staying at the hotel, and we have the hotel clerk. That is the person working at the hotel desk.
对。
So Alice walks up to the front desk of her hotel.
所以呢，一开始我们来看到对话的设定哦，这个场景就是 Alice 呢，她正走向。当你走向一个什么地方，你就可以说 walk up to 一个什么地方啊、所以她走向她住的那个饭店的 front desk， 就是前台，所以那个前面的那个柜台，她走过去。
Yeah. So the hotel clerk, it very, very normal, says,
对。
Good morning. How may I help you?
所以呢，一开始这个接待员他就呢，这个非常这个礼貌的说早安哦，我能如何帮助你呢？那有什么能协助你的吗？这样的意思。
You notice the hotel clerk doesn't say, Hi, what do you want?
哦，不行，那个比较像不够 formal 啦，
Yeah.
不像你又不是朋友，又是这个
也不够礼貌。
对对
Yeah.
对。
But Alice, she's very polite. She doesn't say, I want to check out. She's polite. She says, I'd like to check out.
所以这里的话 Alice 的回答确实可以学起来哦，因为如果你是用一般的这种说法的话，像刚刚 Stevie 老师说 I want to， 那其实就感觉就是比较没有礼貌的，那个是比较直接的。
Yeah.
但是当这里说我想要哦，它就带有一种礼貌的这个意味了哦。这里的一撇 D 是 I would 啊、
Yeah.
I would like to， 然后把它这一撇 D 缩写起来了。所以呢，我想要这个退房啊、所以是很有礼貌的一个说法。
Yeah, she could say, Hi, I'd like to check out, or Hi, I'm checking out. I
也
need
可
to
以
check out, but not, I want to check out.
就是有差别的
Yeah, 真的有差别。
有差别。
So the clerk says, okay, no problem. So she gets on her computer, and the clerk says, may I have your name and room number, please?
所以呢，这时候接待员当然就回答他说 OK 没问题啊。然后接着呢，他就做了一些他电脑上的作业以后，他就问说 May I？ 这种 May I 的开头其实都是很有礼貌的啊。那我能不能够这样的一个意思？我是否可以什么呢？取得 have 本来是有嘛，对不对？那我能不能有你的名字跟房间号码？意思就是可不可以给我你的房间号码跟名字呢？这样。
And Alice says, sure. My name is Alice Smith. Room number 1128 or 1128.
都可以。
Yeah.
对，所以呢，那 Alice 他就回答，他说当然可以当然可以给你名字跟房间号码，所以就把他的名字 Alice Smith 跟房号1128都说出来。那1128呢，刚刚 Stevie 老师有讲，你也可以把它切成两个1128，或者是1128 28
Or 1128.
都可以
Or 1128.
这些都可以。好。
A lot of times in English, we will, if it's like 4 numbers or more, we don't usually say like 1007. We'll say 1007.
比较常做的是两位数分着讲，
Yeah.
比较长啦。
So it's just something common we do. 1128 or 1128, they're both fine.
都可以。
Yeah. So the clerk says, all right, Miss Smith. All right just means, okay.
收到。
I'm checking your information. Please wait a moment while one of our staff checks the room. This is very common. I know in Taiwan, in some places, and also it depends on like if the hotel is like really expensive or not.
Yeah.
They just check your room to make sure everything is okay.
对。
They're also checking to see if you used anything that costs money,
对。
like the hotel fridge.
Yeah.
Did you take the towel that they'll sell you for $10? Did you take one or not?
Yeah.
So they're just saying, okay, we'll have someone from our staff check the room. Just wait just a moment.
对。所以呢，这边的这个接待员就说好的那这个史密斯小姐就是收到你的名字跟你的房号了，然后接着他就说，请你等一下。等一下的同时，这里的 while 我们看到就是你等一下的同时，让另外一件事情也来进行那另外一件事是什么呢？就是让我们的员工之一去检查一下你的那个房间那所以像这种的话，就刚刚 Stevie 老师有提到，现在尤其是比较贵的那种饭店的话，他们都会检查，除了你有没有造成什么损害之外，你有没有带走什么应该要收费的东西比如说你有喝冰箱里的什么饮料是要收费的，或者你带走他的那个什么毛巾，那个是应该要付钱的这一类的，所以就是 check 是在做这些。
Yeah. Now, this next line is something that some places will say, but shouldn't. Because she says, next, the clerk says, well, please wait a moment while our staff checks the room. We need to make sure there is no damage. When you say that in English, I need to make sure there is no damage. When you're talking to a customer who is just in your room, 这个有一点在暗示我们不太信任你，
你有问题，
你是不是有问题？你可能没有，但是我要确定，是这个感觉。
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So we need to make sure there's no damage. It doesn't matter how nice you say it.
Okay.
This sentence here sounds like we don't trust you, okay? And we
want to make sure.
We're going to make sure.
Yeah. 所以呢，这一句的话呢，就是根据刚刚 Stevie 老师演的这么清楚就是你可以希望你可以感觉到，就是当你讲出这句话的时候，其实是代表你对对方是不太相信的，所以你才说我们需要确定一下房间没有任何的损坏因为那个是你刚刚待过的房间，所以这个感觉是有一点不信任啦
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll need to charge a fee. So if, we need to make sure there's damage. And if there is damage, we're going to charge you for it.
对。 然后呢，他后面还继续讲，他说否则 otherwise 哦，就是如果不是没有损坏的话呢，假如有的话呢，哦，就叫 otherwise。那我们就需要收取你一笔费用。这里的 charge 是收取费用的意思。
Yeah. And so now Alice says, "Oh, I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem." She says, "Oh, okay. Well, all right, no problem. Go ahead, check."
对，因为他觉得不会有问题嘛，他没有弄坏什么东西，所以他说：“哦，我明白了啊，我明白你们是要检查的原因在这儿。那好的，就是这个应该不是一个问题，所以那么你们就检查吧。”
Yeah. Now we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and find out what happened to Alice. Okay, so Alice is sitting there waiting. And 3 minutes later, dun, 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 the clerk says, she gets a phone call. I see. I'm afraid our staff member found that you left the room in a bad state. Okay, a bad state. Usually, when we hear the word state, if you're from 美国, like US, you think of 一个州.
一周一周的。
Yeah. But if we're talking about a state of something, then we're talking about its condition. Yeah, condition. CONDITION. It's condition. So you left the room in a bad condition. Yeah.
So
we'll need to charge your card.
Wow.
You get to pay money. Haha.
然后这个接待员呢，他在3分钟之后就回答我们的 Alice 说呢，恐怕这里的 I'm afraid 恐怕这是一个不太确定的一个意思，可是其实这只是一个礼貌性的用法，它其实是确定的啊，就是什么呢？什么事情呢？就是我们的员工 staff member 他发现了你遗留这个房间是把它留在一个什么状况？你可以说 leave something 怎么样啊 ？leave something 这个状态，那它是什么 ？in a bad state。state 我们刚刚讲了，这边是指 condition， 就是状况的意思。所以你把房间呢遗留在一个不好的状况，所以我们需要从你的卡片中收取费用。我们要 charge your card， 就是要从你卡片中来扣款。
你就是要被罚钱怎样？
哦，这个样子好讨厌。
But Alice says, what? How is that possible?
所以呢，首先 Alice 她是非常惊讶，她说什么？她说这怎么可能呢？
I didn't break anything. I left everything exactly how it was. Why does she say how it was? I left it exactly how it was when I got here.
对
So it's in the same condition as when I came here yesterday.
对
I left everything exactly how it was. I didn't break anything.
对呀，所以他就立刻讲，他说：首先我没有破坏到任何的东西哦，那我呢让所有的东西这边再次的出现 leave something 怎么样哦，就是把什么东西保持在或遗留在离开的时候遗留在一个什么状态，所以 I left everything 我把所有的东西处于一个什么状态呢 ？Exactly how it was 就是跟我来的时候原样是一模一样的这样。
And then Alice says, call again to make sure. Call them again.
所以呢，这个时候他就请接待员说：“你再打一次，就是当打给那个确认的那个员工哦，说呢，再打一次，然后请你确认清楚。”
So now here we're missing something. Because here she says, call again to make sure. And she does.
对
She calls.
对，
She's
这
like,
边应该有一个过场。
对啊，我就跟你说128。哦，
然后你要说
是吗？哦，好吧。
惨了。
I see. I'm so sorry. This was my fault.
哦，
It was my mistake.
对
Okay, now mistake is 一个错误, but you could say that, but when we say it's my fault, 这就是这个要怪我自己。
对
Yeah, it's my fault. It's kind of the same thing as saying it's my mistake. 但就是认错。
对。
It's my fault. I must have told the staff the wrong room number. I'm so sorry.
就是这个样，这个表情。
My bad.
对，好，所以呢，接待员呢，他就是刚刚像 Stevie 老师演的那样，他应该是先打电话 make sure 了，结果发现自己弄错了，所以他立刻说 I see 啊，然后呢，跟这个 Alice 讲说啊，我真的很抱歉，这是我的错啊，就是这里的 This is my fault, this was my fault。然后接着他说我一定是啊 I must have told， 这里有一个现在完成式，就是我刚刚一定是告诉了这个员工呢错误的房间号码。
Yeah. And you actually could say, if it's your friend, 如果你在跟朋友认错，
对
then you would say, oh, my bad.
对，
Sorry.
这个可以。
But that's not in business. Pardon me. We want to keep it professional, so not in business. But with a friend, oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
So she says, oh, this was my fault. I must have told them the wrong room number. Sorry. So Alice is still nice.
对
She says, you almost charged me money for something I didn't do. Like you tried to charge me money for something that was not my problem.
对。所以呢，这时候 Alice 她算态度都还蛮好的，她继续说，她说呢，你几乎要收我钱，为了某件事我没有做的哦，所以你几乎要因为我没做的事来收钱呢，收我的钱呢。
Yeah. So now what she says is very formal.
对，
非常正式. And she's being formal and polite, but it's kind of a fake. You're being polite because you know they're wrong. Okay? So 其实你有一点在 well, you almost charged me money for something I didn't do. You're being polite, but then you say, this is quite unprofessional.
所以呢，他继续跟这个接待员说，你这样是相当的不专业哦。
So now she says, in her mind, she's like, I got you. Right? So now the clerk says, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I would like to offer you a discount on your next stay here if you should decide to stay again. So I'm so sorry. If you come again, I'll give you a discount. On your next stay, I'll give you a discount if you decide to come back.
对
I'm so sorry.
对。所以呢，这个接待员呢，他当然也做出他该做的一个 feedback 了啊。他首先再次的说，我真的非常抱歉。然后接着他说，我愿意 ，I would like to， 我想要，我愿意怎么样呢？给你一个这个折扣offer you a discount 就是折扣嘛。
Yeah.
在什么呢 ？On your next stay， 这里的 stay 是名词是指停留就是你下一次来这边住的这个时候，你来这边这个使用我们的饭店的时候呢，我愿意提供你这一个优惠一个折扣。然后，如果你决定要再次的来住的话
Here, you should be a little humble and say, thank you. I appreciate that. But Alice, because they tried to charge her,
对
Alice says, well, since you are so sincere, I can accept it and forgive you. Please be more careful next time.
OK， 所以呢 ，Alice 呢，她就是这个接受了所以她说，既然你呢如此的诚恳有诚意，那我可以接受你的这个建议，然后呢原谅你那请你下次呢更小心一点，这样。
可以，谢谢，下次小心一点哈。
就其实还在生气，对。
Okay, so all right, but in the end, it was still okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Alice was a little upset, but they should have just given her a discount for this time.
对
Said here or here's free dinner or something.
Something.
Yeah.
对
Okay, so that is our dialogue for today. Now we'll be right back with today's vocabulary and phrases. Okay, looking at our vocabulary and phrases. The first phrase we learned was make sure that. Remember they said we're going to make sure there's no damage. Damage was our second word in our words and vocabulary list. Also, to charge. We're going to have to charge your card. Whenever you buy something online, you are charging your card in this case. Also, we learned the word state, the state of something. And we learned the word exactly, exactly this. We also learned it's my fault. And we learned the word offer, to offer somebody a discount. And we learned the word accept. I accept your apology. And now, I think we're going to go charge Laurie's card for dinner.
Why? What happened? How is that possible?
Maybe they'll offer you a discount. 好，我还是买自己的好了。
对，
Okay, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.